We're back for Battletech action, and today we're doing a storyline mission. So I want to throw out where we're at. Just as a quick recap, there's our Lance with Lynx currently out with injury. And we are looking at this contract here, the Mysterious Benefactor mission. Now I'm going to check this. We have 18 days travel time. And Lynx is out for another 7 days. So we're going to have to do a mission beforehand just to get ready for this mission and have a full Lance. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a contract. This is in Bellephoron. These are in Detroit, but we can manually travel to Bellephoron and see if there's a mission there for us by any chance. So let's go to navigation. We're at Alloway. We're going to travel to Bellephoron.
Bio command.
And hopefully do like, a half skull or a skull mission there while we wait for Lynx to be healthy. Rolling on. Oh, actually, I think we screwed up and we're traveling to Detroit. Oh well. The plan still works, so we're okay. We'll do a mission in Detroit, and then we'll do, then we'll progress on to meet our benefactor at Bellephoron. Said this before, but it'd be nice if you could skip the dropship scenes if they're going to give you so little. Like this is all we have. All right. So while we're here, we're going to check out the store and the hiring hall.
We've arrived at our destination, Commander.
It's via visit store. All right. What do we got? Anything interesting? Nothing interesting there. What about the hiring hall?
Commander?
I'm ready for orders.
They will be done. Commander?
I'm here.
No. No one we want to hire at this time, although Yellow Jacket is a quality recruit. But we'll hold off on that for now. Alright, so contracts. What do we got? We have got Half Skull Mission Smugglers, which we can do to kill some time. We'll do that. And we'll bring the medium mechs and our usual guys. Talkie, Lockdar, and Gravedigger. Said we weren't going to do any more half skull missions on these episodes, but just because we need to kill a little bit of time, we're doing it this time. We see the rise of in the quantity of unregistered small arms on Detroit. There's some significantly real life stuff that we can poke at there. Heavily armed population makes local government operations more difficult. We track the weapons back to a hidden smuggler base operated by American forces. The base needs to be destroyed. This is a mission we've done a number of times. Find the base, destroy the base. Nothing particularly special here. We'll see probably around maybe 3 mechs opposing us. Although very cool structure there, actually. That's neat. Alright, enemy contact achieved. What do we got? We have got 1 mech, 1 unknown. The mech is a locust. This is a very neat map, though, I'll say that. Alright, move up trump card and decide whether we want to use sensor lock or do we want to shoot. We want to use sensor lock. So we're going to sensor lock the locust. Enemy turn. So we got a vehicle down there. Probably Galleon is my guess. Maybe Scorpion, I think, actually, is the one with the autocannon.
What's up, boss?
We're gonna put Lochnar. Turn off the SRMs.
Firing on target.
Otherwise, full alpha strike. Good damage. Blew off an arm.
Got past his armor.
Second vehicle in behind the Locust. So 2 vehicles. And this is actually, I really like this building.
Ready to get it on.
And we'll see if Taki can maybe finish off the Locust with an alpha strike. Nah, just the destruction of the torso.
Taking a critical hit.
Third vehicle. I don't really want to have to deal with the turrets if I can help it. Striker. So you're a Striker, and I'm guessing a Scorpion, and either a second Scorpion or a Galleon. Of course, along with the Locust here.
Orders.
Once again, we're going to see if we want to do... We want to shoot this time, actually. The lasers have a good chance to hit.
Engaging target.
There we go. Locust down.
Enemy mech destroyed.
So 2 Scorpions and a Striker.
Waiting for orders.
I want to, if at all possible, generate more
Whatever you say, boss.
evasion with Taki. So we'll keep hopping around this ridge line. And this should be enough to kill the Scorpion. Yep. 1 down, and if we get very lucky, we might be able to take down the second one with Lochnar this turn.
Good to go. Location confirmed.
Didn't actually really want to move there. I just kind of wanted to swivel in place. But hey, we'll walk around in circle. Alright. And... should be sufficient to kill. Not with that shooting, though. God! It's terrible. Alright, so the Striker goes. Probably shoots Lochnar. Yep. That is who we want eating the abuse. Alright, so hopefully with Gravedigger we can take out the remaining Scorpion. Do a full alpha strike. That's what should have happened when Lochnar shot it. But oh well. We deal with it.
Ready for orders.
And alpha strike the Striker.
Target destroyed.
Got him down.
And
Now we have just the buildings and the turrets to deal with.
got something you want done?
So we're gonna hop down
I copy.
and take out this turret here. Or not. We don't have the heat available for it. Still gotta take more heat off of the Vindicare. Which, as stated, probably means we have to remove the PPC. or take off a lot of armor. It's an option. I mean, it is a backline mech. It is a sniping primary mech. So I guess we could just drag a lot of the armor off, but I think probably we're just better off going with a large laser over the PPC. Especially if we can get like a large laser, large, you know, some kind of plus deal going on with the large laser. Okay, let's take this out. Really just need the lasers.
Target destroyed.
Because Gravedigger is also having some heat-related problems.
Engaging jump jets.
Oh, cool. These count as buildings. Nice. We'll just use the autocannons. Autocannons are more heat efficient than
Upgrading
lasers.
heavy damage to an enemy structure. Bring it down.
Good to go. Waiting for orders. Move order received.
Let's see. Finish out the refinery building with Lochnar, who is our most heat efficient mech.
Roger that.
Almost. Oh, yeah. Okay, we got it.
I could do this all day.
Good shot, Commander. Enemy structure down.
It is Taki's turn. Yeah, I'm just gonna sprint him forward and bleed off some of his heat.
Engaging
Fire.
Yes, Commander.
Unfortunately, getting some blockage on our shots here, which is less than ideal, but
Engaging target.
should be able to send that to hell. There we go. 2 buildings down.
Flatten them.
1 to go.
Receiving you. Locking in coordinates. Copy that. Ready for orders.
Taki's going to finish this one off. 59 HP, so we don't need the LRMs.
Roger that.
Save a little heat. Although, not if the laser misses.
Aye, aye.
Sprint up, sprint these 2 up.
Coordinates received.
Oh, new enemy contact. That'll be another turret. That one there.
Yes, Commander.
Multi-target. Okay, medium laser to A. PPCs, LRMs to B.
Roger that.
The laser doesn't miss this time. It will. And oh my god, it missed again. Oh. Oh well. To put some damage down.
Enemy detected. detected.
Sensor lock that turret. I want to take that out. If you ever notice, if you don't take out the turrets, you end up having to walk your ass all the way over to the drops or the evac zone. So I prefer to just take them out if I can. AC and the LRM might be enough. Let's see, 4 times 5, 20. So 6. Yeah, no, not enough. Especially with that miss from the autocannon. Still, let's roll along here. We can kill the 2 buildings with Taki in one shot if things actually hit this time.
Engaging target.
Yeah. Heading out.
Alpha strike, because I'm not trusting Locknar's shooting. Jesus.
Orders.
Multi-target. Or actually, let's move. Can we jump up? Yeah, we can jump up. Okay.
Confirmed.
Get actually on the ridge line here. Multi-target A and B. B and B. Go.
I copy.
There we go. Building number 3 down. Building number 4 down.
Get your lance to the LZ, Commander. I'm coming in hot.
See where the LZ is. Ooh. She didn't do much damage. Alright, where is the LZ?
Warning. Armor low.
Oh, it's over there. We have to basically go through the turrets anyways. Let's just take out the turrets and end the mission. Although, unfortunately, our shoddy are still shoddy. This one's down to 7, so let's just go with the short-range missiles and the laser to finish the job.
That turret is gone.
Alright, Grave Digger. Can take this one out. And actually might not be in range. No, we can. Alright.
All weapons.
Full Alpha Strike. There we go. One more turret.
Target destroyed.
And we can go home and get our just
Standing
rewards.
by. Position
Although
confirmed.
Taki is running a bit hot. So 50 from the PPC. We cannot kill it, but we can put it down to 1 shot. He'll get 1 more hit into Gravedigger, who is fine, surprisingly.
Armor low.
No repairs for any of the mechs required as of yet. Throw the lasers at it. Boom. Alright. And we get out of here. And we can move on to our Belforon mission to meet our benefactor. And get to the main event of this.
Mission.
Lynx will be healthy. At the very least, the Spider Mech will be ready. Maybe the Commando. I don't really care to pick up Locust Salvage, so... grab an SRM-6, I guess. There we go. Oh, yeah, and the Commando is ready. Cool, cool. So we'll have a full mech roster to choose from for the mission. Gravedigger, nothing we can do with 800 points. We can improve the gunnery on Lochnar, which we will do because our gunnery has been terrible. We're not going to bother with anything for Taki though. Actually, how many wounds? He's got max 3 injuries. Nah, we don't need the guts right away. Okay. So contracts.
Take off your shoes. Make yourself comfortable.
Serious benefactor.
Vital command.
Traveling time. Over to Bellephoron.
I wrapped up that job you asked for, Commander.
We will have to go through another month of financial reports, but we're over 2 million credits. It's not too bad.
Got a new financial report for you, Commander.
I think we did like 1, maybe 2 missions an entire month. Bit of lag in the game right now. And we head our way over to Bellephoron. We'll see if we can hire another mech warrior on. Maybe we can even get some good stuff from the store as well. That would be nice. Not yet. We're going to check. We're going to check the hiring hall.
Waiting for orders. Good to go.
Waiting for orders. Reporting.
Got nothing that we want to pick up off of that bunch there, I don't think. And in the store, nothing intriguing there either. Okay, let's get to the mission. Benefactor, in orbit, Bellephoron. Lady Anna Marie Centrella. Mr. Oliveira, thank you for honoring my quest to meet. I am Anna Maria Centrella. You've heard of my family, I'm sure. Lady Centrella, this is a surprise. I wouldn't expect a member of the Canopian royal family to even know who we are, let alone approach us in such a non-traditional manner. This isn't a traditional contract, and I don't need Comstar asking any questions. Besides, there's no reason to involve the Mercenary Review Board. I already know what I want. I already know that I want to hire you. Have I piqued your interest, Commander Megasevich? Certainly. We wouldn't be here if we weren't. I'm pleased to hear it. The job that I have for you is a relatively simple one. I need you to recover something for me. I need it done quietly. In exchange for your services, I will pay down the interest on your sizable loans and buy you some breathing room that you've been looking for. How do you know about... You know what? It doesn't even matter. Just tell us what we're supposed to be recovering. This. So, picture of the Argo. Ramshackle drop ship. She's a derelict vessel, an Argo. One of only 2 ever made. For over 200 years, she's been lying in state on Axelis, a pirate moon in the heart of the frontier. I want her. You were going to bring her to me. Yeah, and how exactly we're supposed to do that? I mean, that's a big ship. She looks half cannibalized for parts. Look, you can see her ribs in the photo. I'm as enthusiastic about money as the next guy, but I'm a mech tech, not an aerospace engineer. I'll be damned if I can get that thing flying again. Relax, Mr. Vertanen. I have engineering staff on hand to attend to the Argo. Their leader, Dr. Farah Murad, has quite a reputation for herself in the frontier. You'll find the jump set waiting for you at Alloway. It will carry you to the Pirate Moon, where you'll clear a path to the crash site. Dr. Murad and her team will go to work on the derelict, and you will protect them until the work is done. This should be well within your capabilities, Commander Megasevich, unless I've come to the wrong company, of course. We have our background option. Work on the frontier without learning how to deal with pilots. We'll handle the job, no sweat. So I'm hearing that the ship you wanted us to play babysitter while a bunch of gearheads pick the ship. Sounds like relatively short yards. It should be within our capabilities. And I see no reason why you shouldn't accept my offer. Do the job well enough, there'll be more work waiting for you on your return. Mr. Oliveira will never find you a better opportunity than the one I'm offering, Commander Megasevich. I can promise you that. She isn't wrong, Michael. We were looking for a lifeline. I think this is as close as we're going to get. You got yourselves some mercenaries. Very well. I'll look forward I'll forward your contract to Mr. Oliveira. Your reputation as a freelancer is well known within the magistrate, Commander Magusevich. I hope that you live up to it. All right, contracts. Let's get rolling.
Roger that, Commander. Course plotted.
Engines prime. All hands prepare for transition to thrust gravity.
Problem is, of course, between these two travels, we end up with, like, you know, one mission for the entire month of game time. Banging noises draw you to the shared mech warrior barracks, where you find Lynx disassembling one of the leopard's internal walls. There are already several panels neatly stacked beside her. She pauses, then she explains. There's a few cubic meters of dead space back here, making room so that we can stretch without hitting the bunks. As reasonable as this sound, the banks aren't likely going to like you modifying their property. We'll set the money aside to pay the fine. You look Lynx in the eye. You know how the chain of command works. You have to clear changes like this before you can start. She shrugs. Well, can I? You look over Lynx's work. It's cleanly done, with no hazards. Take a break until I make a decision. During a chance with Darius, you compare the costs, benefits of the mech warriors and decide it's worth it. We lose 20,000 sea bills, and we do gain increased morale. And we gain a bigger mech warrior barracks, which is always nice. Making our way to Alloway. And we're at Alloway. Not yet, because we do want to check the store and the hiring hall. So in the store we have an AC5 Plus. We're going to totally pick that up and put it on the... Don't know who we're going to put it on, actually, because the only thing we have using an AC5 is the Shadowhawk, and we want to take the AC5 off of the Shadowhawk, so may not have a home quite yet.
Receiving you.
Reporting. Yeah? Yes, Commander.
Nothing we want to pick up in terms of mech warriors. Alright, launch contract. Commander, I'm setting a course for Lady Centrale's jump ship. It's strange, though. This moon it's taking us to, Axelis, doesn't appear on any of the maps, which leads me to wonder, where exactly are we going? How do they intend to get us there? It was one hell of a rough ride. My stomach is still doing somersaults. That's because those crazy bastards used a pirate point to get us here. We've suffered a misjump. Our sore stomach was the least of your concerns. The leopard could have gotten irreparably mangled. Hell, we could have been irreparably mangled. The cautionary holovids they showed us at the academy were the stuff of nightmares. As we were on approach to dock with the jump ship, it was out of position to use any illegitimate jump point. But to get two together, I could guess at what we were going to do. I'm not going to press the issue. We're here, let's not worry about it. You heard the commander, everyone pay attention, we got a job to discuss. Grainy map of the very middle fills your view scan. A section of the image has been highlighted in white. The Argo's crash site is here, smack dab in the middle of a pirate stronghold. The ship, the strong point, everything around it belong to a self-styled bandit queen called Grim Sybil. Her gang is the closest thing that Axilia has to a ruling council. Grim Sybil? Is that supposed to be scary? Sounds like the kind of name you'd choose out of a hat. What do their defenses look like? They're patchy at best. I don't think Exilius gets a lot of visitors. They got a strong anti-air cover, but little in the way of ground-based defenses. I'm seeing a lot of vehicles, but battle activity looks light. would define light. Can't put exactly numbers on it. All I have is surface scans to go on. From the data I do have, I expect the pirates to be able to full lance of light battle mechs, all of them in poor repair. There are a mix of reports of something better. That'll be Grim Sybil's mech. I don't have any information on tonnage or armament, but given the shape of everything else on Exilius, I imagine it's being held together with chewing gum and baling wire. What else do we know about Grim Sybil? Yeah, neither. Central's intel system says Grim Sybil mostly stays put on Exilius, but she's gotten at least a dozen pirate kings operating under her banner, so she must have something going for her. Her bio is pretty sparse. There isn't a lot of meat there. Just to note that she came up under Lady Paula Trevelyan, the pirate queen of the Tortuga Dominions. Guess that's impressive having a connection to Lady Death and all. Lady Death? Really? I swear, the pirate names are killing me. In fairness, with my name being Gravedigger. I don't even think about that one, Boss Gravedigger. No, I guess they're not. Very clever, wise ass. Now knock it off. Darius, is there anything else worth mentioning, or can we get back to talking about the mission? Well, it looks like Trevelyan and Sybil had a falling out. It's not terribly surprising given the Pirate Queen's track record. Sybil managed to survive. Good on her. She's been living on Exilius ever since. So pirates, vehicles, journals, maybe a few battle. Got it. Keep going. The entire structure is surrounded by radar-guided anti-aircraft guns. Your first task will be to take down the radar tower so that Samir can approach the derelict. After you've secured the crash site, she'll dock the Argo and drop off the engineering team. And then they'll miraculously get a 200-year-old wreck flying again. Lady Centrella bet a massive stack of sea bills that they will. And for what it's worth, I believe that her chief engineer can pull this off. I've never heard of Dr. Farah Murad before Lady Centrella mentioned her, but I did some digging after our meeting. She was telling the truth. Doc has quite a reputation. Supposed to be some kind of frontier engineering wunderkind and a genius at bringing dead ships back to life. We'll go with this one. Hopefully Dr. Murad will defy that particular stereotype. We'll find out one way or the other. Good hunting, Michael. Keep an eye on you from here. So I think we're going to take the usual 3 mediums, and we're going to bring the commando with links in it, I think. Yeah, let's go with that. All right, we're gonna deploy. Also, we need a name for the commando, so if you have anything, feel free to throw that into the comments. I'm feeling like maybe like some Arnold Schwarzenegger pun would be in line, or something from an Arnold Schwarzenegger. Probably something from Commando. Let's be honest. This is a skull and a half mission. A self-appointed bandit queen is taking possession of Argo, derelict dropstick, and a relic of the Star League era. We believe that it belongs in more suitable hands, namely ours. You will drop on Exilius, shut down the pirates' anti-aircraft capabilities, and hold out while our engineers bring the Argo back to life. And we're in.
Command interface initiated.
Welcome to Exilius, Commander. It's every bit as charming as you'd expect from a pirate-occupied moon to be. You'll find Grim Sybil's radar station just ahead. Defenses appear to be limited to turrets and ground vehicles for the time being, at least. We know that Grim Sybil has at least 1 lance of battle mechs, so be ready for anything. Be careful of the pirates' turrets as you make your way to the base. They'll pack a nasty punch. You can also sensor lock your mechs. Aim for the turret generators. That'll be a fast way to neutralize effect. After the pirates' radar systems are down, you'll be cleared to proceed to the Argo. Good hunting, Commander. Knock out their radar cover, crush any pirate resistance, and secure the derelict. So an interesting thing that may not be terribly obvious is that on moon maps like this, you actually have heat problems, despite the fact that it's cold, but the radiation causes more. So we have a turret generator right there. And that's going to be our first objective. Take that out so we don't have to deal with the turrets. We have a radar there. And there. Yeah, so they're pretty much online. So yeah, we're gonna take that out, take that out, take that out. Crush any vehicles in the meantime. Let's roll.
Affirmative.
Let's get fired up! There's work to do! Waiting on you, Commander.
Lynx. Can we get a shot at the generator? We can not. So what we're going to do is going to reserve and bring the medium mechs up. There we go. Yeah, okay. So if we jump up here, we can get shots at the turret generator.
No one else singing this. Wake up, you idiots. We've got company.
But they're driving giant battle mechs. We can't fight against them.
Any more objections? Good. Get out there and fight.
Okay, we'll see if Lochnar can knock out the turret generator. 50 HP. We have enough damage if they hit. And of course, the autocannon misses.
Waiting for orders. On my way. We've got an unknown on sensors. Tell me what to shoot.
Okay, turret generator down. Now we can not worry about the turrets. And we still have Taki's turn. Although this turret is still up, that does concern me.
Good to go.
We can't kill it. Is the other thing. So we didn't get as many of the turrets as we'd like. Still, cleared the way somewhat.
Locking on target.
You see what I mean? We're building up a lot of heat. Not much. On Lynx, it's good.
Got nothing, you hear me?
Those two are going to be strikers, so they're going to be missile boats. Or that one and that one. I don't know about that other one. Okay. So we're focusing on the commando. And then we got the turret's turn. It's just a laser turret, not too bad. And if we're lucky, Lynx might be able to actually kill it with her next turn.
Good to go.
So let's roll
You
over there.
betcha.
That away. See if we can get out of the sight of the strikers. Okay, 97. Yeah, we cannot kill it.
Here we
But
go.
we can punch it pretty hard and maybe finish it with Gravedigger. Okay, let's take that turret out. Lasers only, I think. Should be enough firepower. Save some heat. There we go.
Target destroyed.
There's another turret generator in there.
Got something you want done? Move order received.
Move up Taki. See if we can destroy this this turret, or not turret, radar dish here. It's got 80 HP left. We don't actually have enough to kill it, so we'll just fire the PPC into it. Save the missiles. And then we'll hopefully finish it with Lochnar.
Confirmed.
We're trying to get up over this hill. That way we avoid the vehicle that's coming around the corner.
Firing on target.
Should be enough. There we go.
Less structure.
So we got Bravo down, next is Alpha. Then we'll deal with the vehicles as we have to. So we have 3 strikers in play, and 1 that is a initiative 3. So probably a galleon or a... Probably a galleon or a scorpion.
Got it.
It is a scorpion. Well, there's another one. That's a galleon. Or no, that's a scorpion. Galleon is the laser one, if memory serves. I always get those 2 mixed up. My apologies. Okay, get trump card over there to back up the commando. And I would like to put you in the ground. There we go.
Enemy unit destroyed.
And he's not too bad.
Commander.
Not great, but not too bad. We're just gonna sprint Vindicare up and bleed speed off.
Ready for orders.
And Lochnar can eliminate this striker from our backside and then come and join the rest of the unit. So... we'll go full Alpha Strike.
Roger that.
Because you can't ever hit with the damn autocannon. I hate strikers. They're easy to kill, but they can of course hit from indirect fire. They do stability damage, they do actual damage. Generally speaking, one of the most annoying vehicles, because you see a lot of them. We'll see some worse vehicles later, to be sure, but still. That's a lot of misses. Okay, Lynx. Let's get some fire onto that. I don't see any other turrets, which makes me think we can bypass that generator. But we do have to destroy the radar dish. So let's light into that.
Got it.
Oh, there is another turret. Okay, so we do want that turret generator. Scorpion. Nothing much.
Damage minimal.
We'll put the Scorpion down with a trump card. Full Alpha Strike. There we go.
Enemy unit destroyed.
So you have 3 strikers and a turret.
Commander. Moving out.
Might be able to multi-target here. So we need 100 damage PP. Nah, we need to throw pretty much everything at the tower to take it down. And even that's not enough. Alright.
Waiting for orders.
Lochnar. let's finish what we started, please.
On your tail.
Wow. Wow. Well, I guess we got a bad shot from them as well. So that makes me feel slightly better. So be able to take out the radar tower next turn. And we're going to try and not shoot with Trump card next turn if we can, so we can bleed off some heat.
Damage minimal.
We're just going to stomp on this bugger, I hope. Alright, so step one, the radar tower.
I read you, Commander. Moving out.
Actually, we could just fire one laser from Gravedigger and use that. So let's try and take out the striker. And then we'll use the Vindicator to finish the striker off. Ideally. Ba-boom. There we go.
Target building destroyed.
Next up, we have to secure the crash site, but for that, we're going to have to still work our way through these little buggers here. And we're going to try and take out the turret generator to facilitate that. Almost.
Good to go.
Stomp! There we go. Finally.
And stay down.
Two strikers and a turret left. We'll destroy the turret generator, and the turret should do nothing. Should be able to kill the two... Oh, shit, it's a bulldog, actually. Bulldogs are fairly nasty.
I'm gonna need a medic.
And Taki is injured.
Systems holding.
Alright.
Waiting for orders.
We're gonna have Lynx try to take out the bulldog.
Uh-huh.
Or not the bulldog, the striker. Bulldogs actually usually will survive getting stomped on. Once, anyways.
This should be good.
One of the medium lasers missed.
Engaging target.
There we go. Striker down.
Enemy unit destroyed.
Bulldog to go.
Ready for orders.
Now I am going. Now, having said that, we don't necessarily kill them with a stomp. I am going to stomp on the bulldog, and I do get a kill. So bleed off some heat. Then we bring Lochnar in to finish off the generator, I hope. We're going to have to jump jet, I think. No. Then just sprint.
Alright, full speed.
I hear ya. Coordinates received. Here we go.
Take it down. So on the good side, it looks like our commando is actually a fairly heat-efficient mech. Just rocking the 2 medium lasers and the small laser plus. So we achieved our goal there. Gravedigger is running hot right now.
I copy. Heading out.
Now we're just sprinting up to the crash site. No particular damage has been done, although we have Taki has taken a wound.
Moving out.
Jeez, the Blackjack still has freaking
Receiving you.
heat problems. This is stunning.
Moving to position.
We blocked the Vindicator with the Blackjack there. So we haven't seen these mechs that were supposed to come out yet. That does have me worried.
Affirmative.
Means we should see some reasonably fierce resistance in here.
Moving out.
On my way. On my way.
Crash site is secure. Samir, you've got a clear approach to the derelict. 2 steps ahead of you, XO. Watch yourself, Commander. I'm coming in hot. Okay. Package is delivered, XO. I'm taking the Leopard to safe distance before the pirates can get their guns running again. Roger that, Meyer. Dr. Brad and her team. Your team is cleared to enter the derelict. I hear you, Mr. Oliveira. We're making our way inside now.
Alright, people, you know what to do. Marines, clear the ship of pirates.
So we got 3 mechs and 2 vehicles, it looks like.
Orders.
So let's get Lochnar up here. He is our healthiest mech. We're going to brace him.
I read you, Commander. Moving out.
We're going to sprint Gravedigger and Taki up to support them. Oh, we didn't get to move Taki. Okay. It's less than ideal. Alright, so they're coming around this side.
What can I do for you? Don't need to tell me twice.
We'll take a poke with Lynx. Might regret this if there's a lot of firepower back there. It is a Jenner. I like the Jenner. Runs hot though. And we're already exposed to center torso. That's good. And kind of slightly needlessly used its jump jets there. So, yeah. So, Lochnar. See if we can finish off the Jenner.
Got it. Copy that.
Not quite. Did cripple its right side, though.
Inflicted some heavy damage.
Scorpion. And then either another Scorpion or a Galleon. 3 light mechs. Pretty winnable fight. Trump card has finally dissipated all of its heat. Thank God. But we're only in range for the autocannons. Still, might actually be enough. Yep, it is enough. Okay. Took out the Jenner. Now, we are being told that there are 7 reinforcements, so there's 2 that we have not seen yet. Presumably one is that big mech that we were talking about with Lady Sybil.
Standing by.
Alright, Taki can only get into this fight via long-range missile barrage because we did not move him when we were supposed to. Anyways, he can still send some over onto the Scorpion there.
Dr. Moran, the pirates have Alpha Squad pinned down in the Argo's main hallway. Bravo Squad is holding the door to engineering, but you better hurry up.
Commando.
Sergeant? Talk to me.
Not the large laser variant, though.
Waiting for orders.
If we get really lucky, we can maybe kill that Scorpion that we hit with the LRMs. Let's see, so front armor. Yeah, we can get it.
Got it.
Fire away. There we go. So 2 down, 5 to go. What's our third mech? A Locust. Okay, so we took out the biggest mech they had and the strongest gun vehicle. So that's good. And the Locust did not shoot Lynx, so that's also always good. We're going to target the Commando next, I think. Yeah, we have a better chance to hit the Commando. Alpha Strike. Expose the leg, arm, and center torso. The Galleon we can just stomp on. That's why I'm not worried about it.
Yes, Commander.
Taki's still just an LRM battery at this point. Commando it is. Oh, nice!
Reporting critical hit.
That was not actually expected. We're gonna stomp on the Galleon.
Location confirmed. Targeting for a physical attack. Vehicle trash.
You could argue we should have shot the Commando and gone for the kill, admittedly.
A little busy. The pirates are dead. But so are half of my engineers. It's an unholy mess in here. Bodies everywhere.
Shit is going down.
Look, do you want me to talk or do you want me to fix the damn ship? You do your job, I'll do mine.
Got it.
Okay, we're going to use Lochnar and Gravedigger to hit the Locust. If we get really lucky, we can bring it down pretty low. And what we're going to hope is that we get a bit of an unlucky LRM barrage from Taki. Except for the low chances to hit on the Locust are making me rethink that. All right, let's just kill the Commando. Alright, that leaves the Locust.
Waiting for orders.
Let's bring Taki up. Can we jump him into the fight? We can.
Roger.
A little closer than I'd like the Vindicator, but I also want to get some line of sight. LRM's off.
Firing.
Not much there.
Aye, aye. Position confirmed.
Alright, full Alpha Strike minus the LRMs. Pilot injured but not incapacitated.
His armor.
Yeah, nothing there.
Good to go. Affirmative.
Okay,
That's a
and we
kill.
get the Mystery 2. There we are, Grim Sybil. No one steals from Grim Sybil. I'm going to carve you like a roasted pig. It's a big mech. Terrible condition. Concentrate your fire. You should be able to take it out. Okay. So we got one medium and one heavy by the looks of it. A Shadowhawk and a quick draw. We're going to reserve because I want to get Stone Pitbull out of there as fast as possible. Also, I'm pretty sure I couldn't have gotten links around there to really get a shot on target. So,
Yep.
we do want to keep him on the front line, but we just want to get his good armor facing the enemy. We're going to aim for the Shadowhawk. It is the lighter and therefore easier to kill mech.
Commander?
You know what? I just want to try the jump jets on this thing, because we only remember we went under the recommended jump jets for the commando.
Here we go.
Gravedigger is running hot. Vindicator is running hot, so it's really going to be up to Lochnar to really do some work in this particular fight until we can bleed some hate off. Nothing there.
Receiving you. Coordinates received.
TPC and LRM. Alright, we've exposed the leg. Love to get some quick draw salvage out of this. So it looks like 3 missiles or 3 lasers and a missile launcher is my guess. Let's see here.
Waiting for orders. On my way.
We're going to move the commando slowly back. We're going to take time to get the shots off. But we don't want Lynx eating any more punishment than she has to. How much heal? You know what? Let's go for a knockdown.
Firing on target.
Not exactly what I wanted, but it does actually also push them back a turn, so that's actually not that bad.
Engage.
Might actually be able to get the Shadowhawk down before it can shoot again. That would be great. Remove Gravedigger closer in the trump card so we can get his lasers in play. Full Alpha Strike.
Committed.
Nothing to the leg, unfortunately.
Orders. Copy that.
Yeah, it's that PPC that is absolutely a massive heat sink problem. I need to probably get that off of the Vindicare when we get a chance to refit it. Alright, so we need to get Lynx out of there. Or at least around to the side or something. Pilot injured, left torso and arm destroyed. But the quick draw is overheating.
Good to go.
So Lynx did not lose her weaponry, because of course her weaponry is all on that one side. Now what we can do is, I know we said we're going to run with her, but what we can do is use a precision strike, reduce, go for the leg, also reduce the initiative of the Shadowhawk. So we can definitely get him killed before he can take advantage of Lynx being there.
Critical hit.
That's going to be a knockdown.
What do you need?
And we can have Lochnar attack this leg, which has 68. Or, you know, the leg actually has the leg has less actually. Okay, so we'll go for the leg. If we can destroy both legs, he'll go down.
Engaging target.
Commander?
Actually got a fair amount of heat off of Taki.
Roger.
Now, we got the CT. Oh well.
Target neutralized.
Okay, so that just leaves the quick draw. Now we hope the quick draw ignores Lynx. And he does not.
Can't take many more hits like that.
So,
Commander?
now we run like fuck. I want to shoot with Gravedigger, but his heat is way too much of a problem. So what we might just honestly do is, as much as we don't really have a problem with hitting Sybil, we'll use a sensor lock on her, and then Lochnar is going to back up so that we can get more of his weapons to actually be useful. Because of course he's got some long range stuff that right now is not really hitting terribly well. We're going to fire an alpha strike into the quick draw. And Taki is going to move back here. So we have this cover to dodge behind if we need to. We're going to target. So it's 3 medium lasers, LRM 10, 4 medium lasers, and an SR. So she could still hit Lynx with indirect fire, which is less than ideal. But she should have to deal with the medium mechs now. And he is a problem. So, you know, we're going to reserve Lynx.
Holding action, Commander.
We're going to use Lochnar. I'm going to move just a little more facing. And Alpha Strike.
Firing. All weapons.
Do we have enough morale to do a call shot? We do. We do. Okay, so precision strike. We're going for the leg. That leg is weak. If we can get a knockdown, it would be sweet. Nope.
Commander?
It's not really anywhere actually we can go to generate any real evasion, so LRM boat it is. We reserve Lynx again and again. So now Lynx is in initiative. There we are. Okay.
Commander?
So we can move Lynx up, shoot, move her back before the enemy gets a turn.
Right, Commander.
Jeez, we got the left leg without the called shot from the
That's
light
critical
mech.
hit.
We're gonna reserve Lynx because I don't know if I want to run. Like if we get through this turn and like this mech is barely alive and she can maybe get something done. So let's see here. 86 damage to the leg would do it. The center torso is more armored. Let's go for the leg. Between 3 rounds of shooting from medium mechs, we should be able to get that leg.
That hit something good.
Although, in fairness, we do have 2 mechs that are overheating. So it's, you know, not as ideal.
Engaging target.
Let's get fired up! There's work to do! Good to go.
Heading out.
See if we can get the medium laser in range.
Solid connection on that one.
Waiting
Okay,
for orders.
so question A is what's left? So we've been getting like absolutely nothing on the middle turret, but if we call shot center, we might be able to get this
Here
done.
we go.
Yes. So we did this without
Mech
casualties,
destroyed.
but 1 mech is pretty chewed up, and 2 pilots are pretty chewed up.
Moving to position.
On my way.
But we did kill ourselves a quick draw, which is also pretty cool. So that's our first heavy mech kill.
Right, Commander.
Move order received. Roger.
It's done. I can't believe it. It really worked. The engines are online. I have thrust control. It's great to know that you can't believe that it actually worked. That's great. Go now. Celebrate later. Roger that. Hang on, Commander. For the first time in 2 centuries, this beast is going to fly.
Mission success.
We should get a pretty cool cinematic. Big match for Trump card. 2 mech kills, 4 vehicle kills, 2 mech kills, and a vehicle skill for Lynx as well. Taki a mech kill and another. Lochnar with 2 other kills. We definitely want the quick draw salvage. We definitely want the Shadowhawk salvage. And I guess we want the Jenner salvage unless there's something cool to salvage from the battlefield. Doesn't look like there is. So let's grab, yeah, we'll grab the Jenner. So we're kind of interested in grabbing a Jenner eventually. Always great cinematics in this game. Simple yet elegant. And we have Lady Kamea back, by the looks of it. Back from the dead. Mind you, slight criticism of the game. Remember that intro we had where Lady Kamea is talking to us about getting her throne back and how we played a pivotal role? It made it a little obvious that she wasn't dead. You've done excellent work, Commander Megasevich, and you've earned yourself an opportunity to do more. Meet your real client. I don't think she needs an introduction. Happy to see you again, Gravedigger, or should I say, Commander? You've done well for yourself. The old man would be pleased. Must come to a shock to you seeing us here at Alloway, seeing us at all. I apologize for that, but I had to make sure you were the mech warrior I remembered before I reached out to you. It's ironic, we did one mission together and I left apparently that much of an impression. And now, with the Argo on its way to Lyerton for repairs, I know you are everything I remembered and more. Bit of a grammatical error there, I think. I can be just happy to see her alive. I can be slightly... that one seems petty. Tyra Reach believes you were dead. She was dead. Lord Madeira too. I'm sorry, Lady Arana, but the news feeds ran footage of your dropship getting blown out of the sky in a loop for months. That wasn't her dropship. The broadcasts of her death were directed propaganda, well-crafted lies to keep the masses in line. And with that, Kamea, I'll leave you to your reunion. Best of luck with negotiations, and keep me apprised of whatever decision you come to. Lady Centrella was right about the propaganda, Gravedigger. My uncle's directorate is run on lies, though in this case, they very nearly came true. The directorate's assassins pursued us into the frontier. In the months that followed the coup, we had more than our fair share of close calls. Eventually, they gave up looking for us, and we've been living in exile ever since. Let's talk about why. I imagine you already guessed it. I intend to seek justice for my uncle's crimes. I intend to take my throne back, but I can't do it without you. We have resources, an army drawn from all across the frontier. Perhaps most importantly, we have the patronage of Lady Centrella, the tacit support of her government, and that means money, a great deal of money. As it happens, I like money, a lot, but I assume Centrella isn't doing this out of the goodness of her heart. No, the Magistracy sees Kamea's claim to the throne as an asset worth paying for. They want to see the director dealt with, but it isn't in their interest to do it themselves. They prefer to keep their own hands clean. Rimworld Periphery is a powder keg, Gravedigger. Tensions between the Tauran Concordiate and the Federate Sons are high. My uncle's military posturing could be viewed as provocation by either side. If an open contact between the superpowers were to erupt, difficult for anyone to remain neutral. The Magistracy wants to avoid getting dragged into a major war. In your House Central's best hope for a clean solution. They fill your war chest. You remove the director from the board. The Magistracy lets tension between the Federate Sons and Taurians simmer down on their own. Am I reading the situation correctly, Lady Arana? Correctly enough, Mr. Oliveira. But understand, this isn't just about diffusing a dangerous situation. For me, taking on the directorate is personal. My uncle betrayed me. The founding council has been reduced to a handful of powerless figureheads. Our very identity has been cut away and discarded. House Espinosa is long overdue for a reckoning, and with your help, I'll bring them one. Join me, Gravedigger, and we'll not fail. We'll be honorable, but also greedy. The price, of course. Gravedigger, let us discuss your compensation. Pledge yourselves to me, and I will buy your company's debts. All of them. You'll be free to travel and seek clients as you please, as long as you come to me when I call you. And on the day I reclaim my throne, my obligation to your obligation we have given, your debt wiped clean. Of course, all's paid for every battle you fight on our behest, at a rate you will feel quite generous, given the clientele you're accustomed to. Thanks to House Otrella, we have money to burn. Don't like the thought of being some mobile's pawn, but I don't like the idea of being stuck to a bunch of load charts. It sounds pretty good duel, boss. I'm just saying. Money to burn. I like the sound of that. Okay, Lady Arano, we're in. Very good. You made the right decision, Gravedigger. You'll see for yourselves soon enough. I'll take my leave of you now. An army to rally, preparations to make, but it won't be long before I contact you again. When I do, you'll need to be ready. I'll need you to be ready. Prepare yourselves for your company. Our war is about to begin. Lady Arano brought all our debt, Commander. That means no banks restricting our jump ship access. We can travel to more systems now, but we should still steer clear of the major powers. We don't want to look like we're going to cut and run. Good news, Commander. Once Doc Murad and her crew got that wrecked ship safely away, we found most of a Centurion in the cargo hold. It's not equipped for combat yet, but with a little love and attention, I think I can bring it back to return to service. Swing by the mech bay to check it out and order a refit. Centurion was the mech that Mastiff had, so that's always happy. Sturdy, reliable mech, Centurion is good at both taking and giving a beating. CN9A models are able to engage at any range, but their damage curve increases as they approach a target. We're going to get rid of this fucking locust. Thank you. Alright, barracks. So let's spend any additional...
Training complete.
Anything additional we have in terms of XP.
Good to go.
Mech warrior training complete.
Yes, Commander.
Training confirmed, Commander.
There we go. We're down 2 mech warriors, so do we have anything in the hiring hall worth grabbing?
Awaiting orders.
Commander.
I'm here.
We'll see what we can get at the next port of call. Mech Bay. We are going to order repairs on the Commando. Actually, do we need to refit anything? We do. We lost that arm in combat. Yeah. Replace, repair, repair. There we go. Confirm. And the Centurion. So, the Centurion is better off getting close-up refits done to it. Let's pick a paint scheme here as well. I like that one. We'll go with number 6. Okay. So what do we have to work with here? Let's strip the armor. Strip the equipment. Okay. So we have 2 energy hardpoints there in the center torso. We have 3 missile hardpoints there in the left torso. 1 ballistic hardpoint, 1 support hardpoint in the right arm. Left arm has nothing. So let's. So we're looking at mid-range to close range. So we're gonna pop in medium lasers into the center. We're going to put a. Let's put the autocannon 5+ in there and put some ammo in there. And then on the missile side of things, we can go SRM-4 and 2 SRM-6s maybe? It's pretty heavy. And then we'll probably go 2 tons of ammo, I would think. There. Okay, now let's armor this thing up. See if it'll work for our purposes, because we do want a fair bit of armor if we're going to get in close as well. Go for 100, 35 on the back. Let's fully load up this one because this is our missile torso. Same on the back. Full on the head. Middle torso, let's try for about 120. And 40 on the back. And 65 on the shield arm. That's pretty good, actually. It's pretty good. But, it's heat inefficient as hell. Okay, let's get rid of the SR. Let's get rid of one of the 6s. And switch it for 2. That gives us a little bit better heat efficiency. And also brings us 2 tons that we can spend on heat sinks. I like that. I like that, actually. Okay. Let's roll with that. Cancel. We also need to name it. This will just be Mastiff. I mean, it's the mech that Mastiff used. Not this one literally, but it's the one it was his mech. It makes only sense that we would totally name it after him in his honor. So we got that done. Contracts. So contract-wise, we can go to deniable destruction or beefed up security. One's in Detroit, the other's in Detroit. So we're going to do deniable destruction. We're going to cut the video here for this, though. I said I wouldn't take you through any more half skull missions. So let's see, how long has this video been? Oh, Jesus. We're also at an hour and a half. So yeah, we'll call it there. And we'll pick up when we find a good place to give you episode 6.